To leg edge. Good.
We have you down.
Ready. Hello everyone. So today we will talk a little bit why impact is so important in your training. And I hope this will help you to understand why, at least in KALAH, we train in a certain way and what is behind that. My goal as an instructor is to teach the student, forget about techniques, of course, pray to God if you're in an extreme situation, and remember principle. Okay, principle, because under impact, resistance, life-threatening situation, like I said many times, panic, adrenaline, tunnel vision, fear coming in 1 second. And techniques are out from the window, okay? Techniques such as, move, kick, I don't know what, 2 hands block, 2 hands X block, take the wrist and try to bend it. It's out from the window. It's not going to work. Now, when I train someone, if you ask my opinion, the impact more important for me from his ability of apply the defense. Why? If I only concentrating of the students to apply the defense, okay, even if you use the KALAH, and he get little impact, I think the chance he will freeze in reality is very high. Because in the end of the day, I want the student, and when I say student, I'm also student. We're all students for the reality. You must understand that. I want to be, first of all, able not to freeze and to get out from the shock as soon as possible. Listen what I'm saying. Get out from the shock as soon as possible. So meaning, we all got to be in a shock. No matter if you experience combat soldier, commando, or civilians, when somebody surprises you, yes, a shock happened. The question, how quick I'm getting out from the shock, how quick I'm absorbing the situation to see if I have opportunity to defend myself or I don't have opportunity to defend myself, and if I have the ability to communicate with the attacker. This is so important for me as a guy who has the privilege to instruct others before the techniques, the principle. So one exercise I like to do, and it's got to be I do it by myself, is when the attacker got to have a glove, okay, and I want, okay, the student will be able to deal with the impact, okay, and still to be able to communicate and still find the opportunity of defense. Meaning, in the beginning, the guy plays attacker, I don't want to put the knife so quickly here. I want to keep the knife far away all the time, and I want he get abused, because what's happened, a person not used to that, 2 things happen. One, he gets shocked and he not respond, and then the guy get pissed off, bam, bam, bam. Or, from my experience, for people coming from combat sport, MMA, any kind of contact sport, they get the one and they're going to fighting more. I don't want that, because now you trigger the attacker basically to finish you. You're not in the ring. You have a knife. And I always say to people, do not think now a guy punch you, you can now, because you have a good left hand. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, a stab is much more harder from a punch. To rely on one punch to solve the problem with a guy holding the knife strongly, and he's a strong man, I think the result got to be very bad for you. So what I want, when the guy is hitting and shouting, I want the student learn to, first of all, to protect himself and look on the chest and say, please, I don't want to fight. Okay, and learning to communicate. And then if he decides to give me opportunity to defense, he puts the knife in the front, okay, and he continue punching, but I see the opportunity, I see the knife here. Then I'm not concentrating anymore on that, because I said, fuck, thank God, I can apply the move. Let's see how it's working. We try not to move out from the camera because we don't have somebody holding the camera. So you can be aggressive, just not movement, okay? Yes. Okay. No, I understand. Please. I said, no. You hear me? I give you no. Sorry. See this? I give you money. Where's your money? Where's your money? I said, give me your money. I said, give me your money. It's in your pocket. Hey! Look at that. Okay. Thank you, Mike. So the feeling is not comfortable, is not nice, but is necessary. Because if we take that impact, which can cost our life, meaning our ego, fuck you, man. And I don't see the knife. And of course, the shock. If our brain not used to that in the training, 10 times in reality, you will freeze. You will get one, and he talk to you, and you not react because you freeze. He will stab you, and the chance you will do something, because you become like basically a statue. You will not do anything. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a cold weapon. 10 times more in a hot weapon. Because now, hand behind the back, he punch you, you have the ego, you come from MMA. Okay, the society not become better. To get today firearms in the black market, and not just in South Africa, huh? Don't come to me now, you're in Europe, or the world not become a better place. Okay, so if I see somebody and he punch me, okay, it's not time to react. Swallow your ego, absorb, and talk, and already be ready to the worst case scenarios. But for that, to be able to deal, to have a better chance in reality, only impact training. Now, and this is a difference between, before we finish, between MMA training to self-defense training, okay? And I have respect to MMA and contact sport, but many people say sparring is very important. It's true, but more important is to get impact and not to react yet. In self-defense. Okay, especially when the guy already surprised me and he have a gun from here, okay, and he punching me, okay, I'm not playing sparring with him now. I'm not going to fucking now, okay, I got to give you low kick. No. This is why when you see KALAH video when the guy abused, okay, how the please, no, man. No. You hear me? No. You hear me? Motherfucker, you hear me? No, please. Huh? You hear me? Yeah. Where's your fucking money? Yeah, I have money. Hey! Okay, so, sorry. No, it's okay. You put your finger in the trigger?
No, my wrist.
The wrist, okay. So, it's not nice to stand and to get and not to react. But this is the reality. So this is the general difference between MMA to a self-defense. God bless KALAH System.